He worked at a succession of newspapers throughout the Roaring '20s.
Rochester Daily Item. Okay, Mr. Sullivan.
Ed rose at midday, spent the afternoon writing his column, and in the evening attended a sporting event or a Broadway show, then wined and dined into the early morning hours. In 1930, Ed married Sylvia Weinstein, who remained his lifelong love and gave him a daughter, Elizabeth. Even the biggest names in entertainment clamored to be on the show.
Ed Sullivan is going to do the whole show about us.
After 7 successful years, Ed was rewarded when his program was retitled The Ed Sullivan Show.
The first 4 months I was married, this is really true, I never took my wig off. My husband had no idea that the hair he loved to touch he could take with him to the office. What is that? That's a bad imitation. No, I didn't give autographs.
Ed was as funny offstage as he was on.
Now, in our audience tonight is one of the fine singing stars of Broadway, now starving. Oh, wait till Sylvia gets me on the phone after this show.
Coming up, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and classic hits from Motown.
Keep that shower fresh feeling all day with Band. When you feel shower fresh, you feel good about yourself. Get that shower fresh feeling and feel good about yourself all day. Keep that shower fresh feeling all day.
Of all these cold medicines, only one combines the pain reliever in Advil with the medicine in Sudafed, Co-Advil. Last year, 7 million people discovered it.
It was a sinus as well as a head cold.
Lead weights in my face, all through here. It felt like a clogged drain.
Co-Advil just cleared everything up.
It was like the lead weights had just gone away.
I was not drowsy with Co-Advil at all.
Try Co-Advil, and the next cold won't seem so bad.
Co-Advil, advanced formula for cold and sinus relief.
The 1991 NCAA mini basketball from Pizza Hut is one of those things people just love to get their hands on. And at only $2.99 with any Pizza Hut pizza you buy. Luckily, that's very easy to do. So grab this year's NCAA mini basketball for just $2.99 while supplies last. Because you're never too old or too young to have a ball.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
So what are we hearing now? Wait on airbags for minivans. Nobody puts an airbag in a minivan. It's too tough to engineer them. Well, we did it anyway. No waiting, they're here. Sure, people still have to wear seatbelts with a minivan airbag. So what? Everybody should wear a seatbelt. No, some things you wait for, some things you don't. Minivans with airbags, you don't wait.
The very best of the Ed Sullivan Show will continue.
On the famous Wood Newton hunting trip.
At all times, make sure your fellow hunters know exactly where you are.
We'll know where you are. We'll just listen for the little forest creatures giggling.
Evening shave, and it's family photo day.
There's the Major, naked!
I was 3 months old.
You know, looking at your cute little bottom gives me an idea.
Later, Pump.
Meet your dad after evening shave Monday. Mary and friends reunite.
Hi, guys.
Be there again and share the good times. It's the Mary Tyler Moore 20th Anniversary Show, Monday.
This is CBS.
The brand. In the West, it's the way a man marks what's his. We're the beef people, and our WD brand is on every steak we sell. It means our U.S. choice beef has been specially aged and trimmed to ensure more flavor, more tender, juicy beef. WD brand, the mark of quality from Winn-Dixie, the beef people. They were DUI and still driving until...
Can I talk to you?
Can I ask you why you're driving?
A 32 News investigative report by Steve Bergen uncovers more.
We found that driving doesn't stop once they get back to their front doorsteps.
Someone explain to me, how in the world do we have 2 drunk driving cases occurring on the same day?
32 News investigative reports. Just one more reason to watch Channel 32 News.
I'm Steve Bergen. It's 35 degrees in Louisville right now. More news and weather coming up.
Ed's quirks and idiosyncrasies are legendary.
There was a tension in the air. Everybody felt nervous because he was very severe and he was very constrained about every word. He was tense and nervous all the time, and everybody felt it.
There was always something for children of all ages.
Yes, you in the flowered hat.
Yes, I would.
Not you, sir. The lady in the back of you.
Yes.
The Beatles.
Tell you something.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime, son of a gun. Try that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime, you son of a gun.
We'll be right back with unique novelty acts and the best of Broadway.
Solid things. Pride, dedication. Anderson windows and patio doors are built to stand the test of time.
Through the desert sun, through the years of rain, from the shores of California to the coast of Maine. Anderson, build your dreams of solid things. We'll build tomorrow in. Come home to quality. Come home to Anderson.
To clean your hard-to-reach back teeth, either get a flip-top head or get Reach. With an angled neck to clean hard-to-reach back teeth. Reach, the clean teeth toothbrush. Now in 4 knockout neon colors.
Now, in one easy step, Fact Plus gives you an unmistakable sign like this, or like this, so you'll know if you need a sign like this. Fact Plus, easy to read, so you'll know for sure.
Whoever said life begins at 40 obviously hasn't turned 50 yet. We want to extend these good years, so we've made some changes. The right foods, a little exercise, and because our nutritional needs have changed, we've changed our multivitamin tablet. We take Geritol Extend with all the vitamins we need. It's made for folks over 50. Geritol Extend, because you're as young as you feel.
Of all the world's car lines sold in this country, J.D. Power & Associates ranks only one American among the 10 most trouble-free. Buick. Before you put a new car in your garage, make sure it has one of these on the hood. Quick, which luxury car gets better highway gas mileage? Lexus LS 400 or this Buick Park Avenue? Most people guess Lexus. Most people are wrong.
Good evening from the CBS News Archives. I'm Walter Cronkite with a classic news break. 20 years ago this month, South Vietnamese troops, backed by massive American airstrikes, move into Laos. Meanwhile, Congress has told U.S. ground combat in Vietnam will end in midsummer. 1971's fashion rage is hot pants. While some designers say they're not for everyone, stores sell out quickly.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah,
You nervous at all?
a little.
You can do it. Ready? Okay, now let's go. Start with the pedals. Keep the wheel steady. That's it. Oh, pedal, pedal, pedal. Good. That's it. That's it. I'm going to let go in a second, so keep the wheel straight. Come on, pedal, 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 pedal. Go. Yes. Go, Kelsey. Woo. You got it, honey? Yeah. That's great, Kelsey. Okay, turn around now. Come on back, Kelsey. Kelsey, where you going? Kelsey, wait a second.
And that's the way it was 20 years ago this month.
I'm Paula Zahn.
I'm Harry Smith in Saudi Arabia. Tomorrow on CBS This Morning, the latest news from the war in the Gulf.
Join us for all the news on CBS This Morning.
A heroic boy saves a girl from drowning, but it could cost him his own life.
He appeared clinically dead.
He saved my life.
On Rescue 911, Tuesday.
Live from Wichita, join hosts Dick Clark and Barbara Eaton as 51 of America's most beautiful ladies compete to become our new Miss USA Friday.
Ed once signed a strong woman from England to appear on the show. She tore telephone books in half.
Most unusual novelty actor. And here is Eric Brent.
More Beatles and Stones and classic Motown.
What would it take to get you to change from Advil or Tylenol? How about something new from Bear? New Bear Plus with Stomach Guard. It's got it all. Bear Plus has Bear aspirin for powerful pain relief. To bang back headaches, muscle aches, and minor arthritis pain. And New Bear Plus has more. Stomach Guard to help prevent stomach upset. So bang pain back with New Bear Plus. The wonder drug worth changing to. It's tough on pain, gentle on your stomach.
Someone should talk to you about how much time you spend on the phone, and who you talk to, and when and where. A Sprint representative can easily help you select a savings plan for your personal calling needs. And Sprint has better overall savings than AT&T. So there's a plan that's perfect for you, unless, of course, you're a teenager. I can't believe it. No one's invented the perfect plan for that.
Okay, say you're a countertop, and you've got yourself a set-in blueberry stain there from breakfast. Which would you rather be cleaned with? This harsh powder that can scratch you, or soft scrub cleanser with Clorox bleach, which lifts out tough stains without harsh scratching? So, what's it going to be? Scratchy powder or soft scrub with Clorox bleach? Oh, wise choice. Soft scrub with bleach. Preferred by countertops everywhere.
Some people perspire.
We sweat.
The only protection for us?
New Arid XX Sports Scent.
It's the only leading sports solid that doesn't leave a white flaky mess.
New Arid XX Sports Scent helps keep us extra
dry.
Now's the time for Centrum Silver, because you're over 50 and you're out there swinging. Centrum Silver, a complete vitamin formula for your changing nutritional needs. Centrum Silver, it's a great time to be silver.
The very best of the Ed Sullivan Show will continue. Does Iraq's last-minute mission to Moscow offer any hope of averting a bloody ground war? Dan Rather reports from Saudi Arabia tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
Two couples, alone on a tropical island. If one couple is murdered, is the other guilty?
Oh, God! There was nobody else on the island.
Richard Crenna, Rachel Ward, Hart Bachner, Deirdre Hall, James Brolin, and The Sea Will Tell, next Sunday.
This is CBS.
You now have 8 days before Peter's Wholesale Furniture in Louisville is gone. You can shop today and name your own price on anything left. No reasonable offer will be refused. The thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of beautiful home furnishings must and will be liquidated completely before the last and final day, 8 days from today. The waiting's over. The time to act is now. All items are tagged for removal, and yes, you can name your own price on anything in the store. No reasonable offer will be refused. Bring your truck, bring your cash, bring home the going out of business bargains from Peter's Wholesale Furniture.
It's George Washington's birthday sale, and we're making history with first-rate savings on some famous names of our own, like this Sharp cable-ready VCR with remote, now a low $199.97, and this JVC 5-disc carousel compact disc changer, only $166.97. Hurry into Circuit City's George Washington's birthday sale now, and make a little home entertainment history of your own.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state-of-the-art.
I'm Steve Bergen. It's 36 degrees in Louisville right now. More news and weather coming up.
A seat for the Ed Sullivan Show was next to impossible, but if you did get in, this first row in the balcony was set aside for the Screamers. The new directions at comedy and music.
Something you need.
Censored Sullivan Moments, and Jackie Mason explains the famous finger incident.
Working nights as a 911 operator is like having a direct line into people's worst nightmares. Sometimes I get stress headaches, the pain's like a rope gripping right here. I head straight for Anacin 3.
Anacin 3, maximum strength pain reliever, without aspirin.
I take a couple Anacin 3. It doesn't upset my stomach, and pretty soon I forget I ever had the pain.
Aspirin-free Anacin 3, or original Anacin. Strong pain relief for today's stress headaches.
Which car has the best long-lasting protection against rust when scratched? Chevy Lumina, Ford Taurus, Honda Accord, or Mercedes-Benz? In these corrosion chambers, 30 days equals 2 years. Chevy Lumina's two-sided galvanized steel is unsurpassed in corrosion protection. With Ford, Honda, and Mercedes, sooner or later, you get this. By only scratching the surface, you can see why more people are winning with the heartbeat of America.
That's today's Chevrolet.
How many this time? 8 cavities! 14 cavities? I didn't think I had that many teeth. You're gonna have to drill? My parents will be very upset.
Parents today hope their kids won't have to go through what they went through. Luckily, today's kids use the toothpaste more dentists recommend, Crest. The first toothpaste clinically shown to give you protection down to the root of the tooth.
Another great checkup. Yes! Later, dude.
Crest, the dentist's choice, is the easy choice.
It's been fun.
You know, you get so much more out of cold mornings when you've got energy. That's why I eat grape nuts. And I found a great new way to make it. Hot. Just pour your grape nut cereal, add milk, and microwave it for 1 minute. You've got this warm, hearty taste that feels so good. And a natural energy source to help keep you going. So, even if it's a cold morning, hot grape nuts helps make it a good one. Try it yourself.
Hot or cold, breakfast with Post Grape Nuts helps keep you going strong all morning long.
Good evening from the CBS News Archives. I'm Walter Cronkite with a classic news break. 20 years ago this month, a powerful earthquake strikes Los Angeles. Buildings fall and bridges collapse. But this quake is still not the big one for which Californians have been waiting. In East Berlin, communist guards discovered a tunnel under the Berlin Wall, just hours before 17 East Germans hoped to escape to the west.
Take good care of my baby. Be just as kind as you can be. And would you please remember to treat her soft and tender, because my baby belongs to me.
Johnson's brings out the baby soft shine born in your hair.
And that's the way it was 20 years ago this month.
After 30 years in the newspaper business, Ed was used to last-minute deadlines. Ed was clearly furious. The Sullivan Show also ran into trouble with censorship problems. Elvis Presley's gyrating on other shows had outraged large sections of the American public.
Half hour before showtime, and we looked at him, and he said, "Boys," and we hated being called boys, "we've got a problem. You cannot, on network television, say the word higher." Let's not change the lyric, man.
And you hesitated through.
Or came backstage afterwards and started to scream at us. "But you promised you wouldn't say higher." And then I went into my routine. "Well, look, sir, you know, we were just so excited, and you'll never work the Ed Sullivan Show again." And we looked at each other and went, whoops, we could have done 6 more Ed Sullivan shows. And then Morrison, in classic Jim Morrison fashion, looked at the guy and said, "Hey, man, we just did the Ed Sullivan Show."
We'll be right back with the magic of Motown, from the Supremes to the Jackson 5.
Father Hennigan, your drink. What's the matter, lad?
Well, Monsignor, it looks like I couldn't raise the money to save the orphanage after all. I guess I'm a failure.
Here, Father. I'm not going to Hollywood after all.
Bless you, Janice.
There's a buck, Father. It's an honest buck.
Like Larry Milligan from Wall Street.
Stocks and bonds. I've invested in their future. All you needed was a little faith, lad.
And friends, Monsignor. It's great to have friends.
In the movies, happy endings are easy, but in the real world, they take solid planning. So for peace of mind, investment advice, even buying or selling your home, come to the companies of the Prudential and build your future on the rock.
This Carrie is so very, very...
different. I never used a Carrie like this.
This Carrie is called Silky Smooth, and Silky Smooth absorbs so fast.
My skin feels incredibly smooth.
Carrie's Silky Smooth is so very, very...
Which do you think will put potassium into your body faster? The banana or the California prune? Go.
Sweet, delicious California prunes. Find out how good they really are.
For L-A-T-E, Mom.
Relax. Come on, we'll practice. Blizzard.
B-L-I-Z-Z-A-R-D.
Because nature gives us driving challenges at all the wrong moments, Mercedes-Benz gives us ASR, automatic slip control. It doesn't overcome nature, but it makes it easier to live with.
You nervous?
H-E-L-P, Mom.
No.
The very best of the Ed Sullivan Show will continue.
What are you doing Monday night?
It's a special Monday of Murphy and Mary. First, can Murphy save FYI from corporate clowns?
Fish are cut bait. Go the whole 9 yards.
Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
Next, it's the Mary Tyler Moore 20th Anniversary Show.
Relax, Mary. This will only take an hour.
It's a Murphy-Mary Monday.
Wednesday on CBS, MC Hammer, Wilson Phillips, and hundreds more of your fave music stars will be jammed into Radio City Music Hall for the Grammys. Where will you be?
She's a woman on the fast track.
I simply cannot become emotionally involved.
I was just thinking about getting my adrenaline up.
Knots Landing, Thursday.
This is CBS.
This is WLKY TV, your 24-hour news source.
I'm Steve Bergen. It's 36 degrees in Louisville right now. In the news, a southern Indiana community shows its support for the men and women serving in the Persian Gulf. The LA Times says a ground war could start this week. A protester disrupts the president's morning church service. Model jets and tanks are hot sellers at local toy and hobby stores. And in sports, IU loses in a double overtime. Next, news, weather, and sports in less than 20 minutes.
Now showing at the Lazy Boy Showcase Shop, 5 easy chairs, starring 5 Lazy Boy recliners, each just $2.99. Choose from 5 different styles in lots of different colors, each a real value, and each just $2.99 for a limited time only at the Lazy Boy Showcase Shop. 5 easy chairs, rated R for relaxing. Where more recliners are sold, the Lazy Boy Showcase Shop. Where more recliners are sold, the Lazy Boy Showcase Shop. 225 Hurstburn Lane.
Double your savings days at Lazarus President's Day sale with 2 bonus days, Sunday and Monday. March in for extra savings. Honest, Sunday and Monday at Lazarus.
I'm Miss Kentucky, inviting you to cheer for me as I go for my dream to be the next Miss USA. Here on 32 WLKY.
Here to tell us about their sensational new discovery, please welcome Frank Bartles and Ed James. Ed, it's good to see you again.
I'm Frank.
Of course you are. Tell us about this great new product.
Well, it's our new Bartles and James light wine coolers. As you can see, Ed has reduced the calories by 1/3, which he believes gives you even more fresh fruit taste.
That's incredible. Fewer calories, more taste. Bartles and James Light. Give it a try, folks.
Watch this cookie. Wow! It's an Elfkin. Snoop Keebler Elfkins. Micro Keebler shrinks them.
Mr. Micro, I gotta shake your hand.
Elmer!
These are awesome.
New Elfkins from Keebler. Bite-sized sandwich cookies.
It's not easy to pull yourself away from a bowl of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Those 2 scoops of raisins taste so good, you'll find that once you start, you can't leave them behind. It's those 2 scoops that taste too good to throw yourself away. 2 scoops of raisins, golden flakes of bran. Get every bite you can. It's those 2 scoops that taste too good to pull yourself away. 2 scoops that taste too good in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 2 scoops.
Ask me what counts most after 40 years in the car business, and I don't have to think twice. 1, the minivans. We invented them. 2, driver's airbags in every car we build in this country. What do we do for an encore? Put them together. Minivans with a driver's side airbag. Nobody else is doing it. You still have to use your seatbelt with a minivan airbag, but it will save lives. A lot of lives.
230 socks on my own knee. Let's wash this one with fluoride bleach. This 30 socks, let's take it home and wash it too in detergent alone. Now look at those socks, see what we mean. There's only one way to get them Clorox clean.
From his earliest days in vaudeville through television's infancy, Ed always championed black performers.
In a moment, Ed Sullivan's favorite moment.
From Touchstone Pictures, you've seen her ruthless, outrageous, and all business. But you've never seen her like this.
You look like my Aunt Minna in that dress.
Married to Woody Allen.
We've done our duty, you know, to civilization. We've procreated, and now we can die.
Bette Midler.
Not in 16 years have we ever made love unless the television was on.
Woody Allen.
I'm a guy who can do more than one thing at a time.
No, you're not.
Scenes from a Mall, rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Flu update. The Centers for Disease Control report. 3 highly contagious flu strains, and they're spreading unchecked. Millions will be stricken. What will you do? Doctors recommend Theraflu. Theraflu is hot liquid medicine. Strong therapy for flu symptoms. Hot liquid therapy that works fast. What will you do when you get the flu? Doctors recommend Theraflu. Strong therapy for flu symptoms.
Of all the world's car lines sold in this country, J.D. Power & Associates ranks only one American among the 10 most trouble-free. Buick. Before you put a new car in your garage, make sure it has one of these on the hood. Quick, which luxury car gets better highway gas mileage? Lexus LS400 or this Buick Park Avenue? Most people guess Lexus. Most people are wrong.
How can Mama's date think everything is fine? She's holding his hand instead of mine.
Want to go with us?
Okay. Maybe when she's older she'll be ready to date. But this is my mom and my time and you'll just have to wait.
Oh, look. There's Deborah.
On second thought, how bad could he be? He's down enough to go to Mickey D's.
You know the one McDonald's for food, folks, and fun.
She had a twisted hold on her son,
You're a good boy, aren't you?
You're pathetic.
and his need to please her would push him over the edge.
41 women have been raped.
Based on the bizarre events that terrorized the city.
We're a good team, aren't we?
Elizabeth Montgomery,
I know what he is.
Sins of the Mother, Tuesday.
Over the years, 10,000 performers appeared on The Sullivan Show. Just watching the highlights could keep us here for a month of Sundays.
On CBS This Morning, join Paula Zahn and Harry Smith, the only morning news anchor in the Gulf. For all the news, join us on CBS This Morning.